takings had been bonded, and so our cash flow was being strangled, and there was 3 million sitting in the bond, and we had 300,000 cash at banks. We had 3.3 million at bank. And we were struggling to pay the suppliers every month and to meet the staff bill, because we were having to get money out of this bond. And it was a nightmare, and it was like 2 years of trying to refinance the company. So eventually I had gone to HBOS. I had lots of corporate finance advisors working for me. So we'd gone to HBOS, Bank of Scotland, Halifax Bank of Scotland, and we got an offer of £2 million of bank funding if we could find 2 million private equity match funding. So with this bank finance and with 2 million of equity, so a £4 million injection, the Barclays would have released the bond. So 3 million would have come out of the bond, right? With that funding in place, and because we had shored up our balance sheet basically. So I went to Peter and Theo and I said, I've got 2 million from HBOS, will you match fund it for 2 million? And had they done that deal, we could have actually, and we'd been in discussion with Seymour Pierce to float it, the brokers, stockbrokers. So had they done the deal, we could have refinanced it, cleared up the balance sheet. We had growth, we had a great brand, we had big contracts, we were profitable, growing turnover, market leading brand. So we could have floated the company within within 12 to 18 months, we could have floated it. Peter and Theo would have made a very quick, big amount of money. I would have kept a smaller stake, but I'd have been happy with that. Everyone would have kept their jobs. All of the suppliers would have been paid out. Everyone would have been happy. The company would have kept all of its retail contracts. But oh no, and I think this is probably Theo, it's like, no, let's let it push, because we'll get it out much cheaper. We'll get it out of administration much cheaper. And so, of course, they allowed it to go through the administration process. They paid $250,000 for it, so yeah, they got it cheaper, but they thought they could wipe the debt, because the suppliers, when you go into administration, it kind of wipes the debt, but no one would supply them until they were paid. They lost all the retail contracts. It massively damaged the brand, and it took them 10 years to trade out, to get and to sell it on.